I want to say that there was a time when I would wake up in the morning in my Ashton Park house and I would find 2 cars from the state security parked at my gate. There was a time when I was living somewhere else and the security guards would say, there are cars here coming to ask if Apostle Chiwenga lives in that estate. When we were in Harare at 88, number 88, Bishop Mautsi can confirm this. Our telephone lines in our offices, particularly my office, was bugged by the government. I can't explain to you how we verified that. Fortunately, I had a friend who worked for Econet. One day, I lost my SIM card and as usual, I would call him and say, I'm coming because there used to be many queues there and I would be very busy to stand in a queue. Calling in a favor, please, I'm coming. I want to replace my SIM card. Can you help me? Come straight to my desk. And he said to me, all your phones are bugged. I'm no longer working here in the customer service. I'm working in the engineering department. There's a list of names that come from the government that these numbers should be monitored. They intercepted my calls from 2017. So the guy said, I advise you to register your numbers in another person's name. That way it will take them time to figure out which number you are using. But he also suggested that every 3 to 4 months, I must replace that SIM card. And so that's how I lived when I was in Zimbabwe. In 2018, for 3 consecutive months, our son was just less than a year old, less than 6 months old. We didn't stay at home. We slept from one hotel to another hotel. In order for me to check into a hotel, I needed to send someone to check in with his own particulars, with his own credentials, so that my name does not appear in the client's register of that hotel. These are some of the evasive maneuvers that you learn in intelligence. How can you protect yourself from surveillance mechanisms? You are taught how to do those things to avoid being surveilled everywhere you go. There are prominent hotels in Harare where the state security department has a list of people. As soon as you check into that hotel, if your name is on that list, after checking into your room, the reception will call the CIO office. They have a 24-hour surveillance service, which always has somebody manning that office. Client number 44 is here. They don't mention your name. They already know what is client number 44 in their system. So in order for me to check into a hotel, I had to do that to save myself from being murdered. Do you know how Kuwaza, the chairperson of the State Procurement Board, died? Remember, he was also a board member of the RBZ Board of Directors. Go and find out. Do you know how Chiwenga Jokonya died? The former minister, Chiwenga Jokonya. Those who are in the government or who were in the government in that particular time, they were told that he overdosed himself with Viagra after having hired a prostitute. That was a lie. That was a lie. The Viagra story was a cover-up. Chiwenga Jokonya did not overdose himself with Viagra. It's a lie. Everybody who worked in the security system at that time knew that it's a lie. I won't talk about many other people. I'm just giving you an example of how people died in a hotel. Motera munofiwa. Motera. Motera unofa. Chiwenga Jokonya did not overdose himself with Viagra. He was killed. He had crossed the boundary. We were there in the system. Don't ask me how do I know. Who are you to ask me that question? Are you a fool now? Are you a fool? Huh? How did Moveni Mahachi die? A road traffic accident along Mutare in Nyanga Road. At the time I was still in secondary school. But the file that exposed how it happened, I saw it on a desk. Go and ask the Moveni Mahachi family, who killed Moveni Mahachi's driver? Because the driver did not die in the accident. And eventually he was asked to come to court because it's a procedure, a standard procedure. When there is an accident, people die, you have to be charged with the culpable homicide. It's a procedure, it doesn't mean you are wrong. When he was appearing before the court, he told the prosecutor on the phone, I've decided to confess to what happened. On his way to court, he died. I'm talking about things that are true. They killed their own. They killed their own people. What about Isuzu and Gonzo Mini? They killed their own people. They killed what?
Their own people.
They killed their own people. Ask how Tichaona Kuwaza died. Really? Really? Such a prominent man. What a procurement scandal was he involved in? By the way, I knew Kuwaza personally. He wasn't my friend. I knew him personally. There was a project in which I was involved, and we interacted here and there. So, why am I saying this? I'm trying to show you that a woman cannot destroy me. If there are people who are involved behind a back, they will find out. But remember, this assignment is not mine.
Yes.
I don't have to do a lot, you know. In the first accident, the Mashingo accident, a doctor hid me from the state security who wanted to finish me off. They came and said, did the patient come in here? They said, well, he didn't. It was the police who came later and found me. But the doctors were there and the matrons and the nurses, so the police wanted, I'm told I was off, I had passed out. They wanted to wake me up and speak to the police, and the doctor said, he can't speak, look at his condition. What statement can you get from such a person with such a swollen head? If a doctor whom I haven't met until now, because things happened fast, I wanted to go to Mashingo, sit down and thank him properly. I still pray to God for him that one day, if I manage to go home, I will visit him and honor him for saving my life. He literally saved my life. He treated me to make me stable enough to be transported from Mashingo to go to Harare. They wanted to hire a helicopter. There was no helicopter around. So they had to use an ambulance. So if we can have some people who are not believers, at least they are not our members,
Yes.
whom God can use to protect this church.
Yes. Yes.
You think with your wala wala mouth you can stop this church? Let's find out. Let's find out. In the book of Acts 28, I want to talk about